Hello, everybody, and welcome to the first ever airing of the Pressbox Sports Network. Today we have the Washington State Cougars up against the Michigan State Spartans. Kickoff here in 15 more minutes. Before we get into it, let's get into some of the other games that happened today. Michigan versus Louisville. Michigan, unsurprisingly, taking the win on that. It's going to be 38-6. And let me pull up some stats really quick for us. Player of the game for that game is going to be Sonars. Sorry about that. 6 receptions, 128 yards, 28 average with 3 touchdowns and a 71-yard long. And on defense, he wasn't much worse. He wasn't really any worse on defense, having 1 tackle, 1 interception, and 9 yards. Very solid showing there. Now we're heading on over to the other game tonight. Very big game, Clemson versus Air Force. Clemson, again, unsurprisingly, walking away with this one, 44-26. Player of the game there was even Jesus White. He had a very, very nice game, coming in with 9 receptions, almost 200 yards, 22-yard average with 2 touchdowns, and the 111-yard longest. And on defense, he had 4 tackles, 1 PD, and that was about it for him on defense. So 2 very strong games earlier. I was able to tune into the end of the Air Force versus Clemson game. It was a game. Clemson very obviously had control. However, Air Force did try to make a comeback, but by the time they got in the end zone, the clock hit 0. That's where they got up to 26. Heading on back over to the Michigan versus Washington State game. Folks, this is a game we've been waiting for. We have 2 Tier 1 teams. Tier A, whatever you want to call it, going up against each other. Now, predictions are pretty stacked. A lot of people are going for Washington State. Cherry's going for about a 48-16 defeat, whereas Jalen over on the Strike going for about a 38-23 game, a little bit closer. One moment. Now, this is not the first time these two teams have seen each other. Back in week 1, actually, we had the exact same game. Washington State did walk away with the win on that one. Let me scroll on back for you. Back to week 1 of the season, the Washington State Cougars defeated the Michigan State Spartans 28-0. Definitely setting the mood for the Michigan State Spartans for the year. However, I'm assuming they are wanting to get back here. They've had a pretty strong season since. They have gone, of course, 8-1, only losing that first game. However, Washington State, well, they're 9-0, not losing a single game. We check back to last week here, folks. Michigan State was up against the Louisville Cardinals, going 14-3 there, letting Louisville get 3 in. Where if we look at Washington State against Alabama, 58-0. So Washington State is a force to be reckoned with this season. And coming up here in about 10 minutes until kickoff, Washington State and Michigan State are in the server getting ready. I will not be showing that, unfortunately. Let's talk about some players here. There's a lot of key players that people have highlighted. We're going to be using our friend Cherry, using his predictions. Key players over at National Collegiate. That's who we're sponsored by, who we are powered by, and the reason we can stream this game. Key players here for the Washington State Cougars. Bando, their quarterback, he's had a very strong season, strong past seasons. Expecting him to do some very, very important things. Their defensive lineman core, he's been electric. From what we've seen so far, he's a pretty unstoppable force. Expecting some great things from him as well. 5G, their wide receiver, also again a great player here. We're hoping to see some great things. I believe he's here tonight. I'm assuming he's here tonight. I don't have official rosters. I'm just going with what people have said so far. Head down to Michigan State. We have Sararu, their middle linebacker. Kiki, the quarterback, who used to be the quarterback at Washington State, if I'm not mistaken. They were the reincarnation of the Season 3 winner Syracuse. They had rebranded. recently transferred to Michigan State after being replaced due to inactivity. However, he did bring a couple people with him, but a lot of them went back to Washington State. Kiki was the Heisman winner last season. However, he is being called overrated. So, has he fallen off since the Heisman? I don't know. That's up for you guys to decide. We're looking for a pretty good game here, folks. If you have any critiques about the stream, any information you want me to share, my DMs are open. Please feel free to send me information, send me stats, send me whatever you want. I'll cover it. If you like the stream, like, subscribe, or just tune in the future ones. We are about 9 minutes from kickoff here. Both teams are getting warmed up, so we are ready for a good game. And I am monitoring the chat, by the way, so if anyone wants to say something, any information there, please feel free to send it to me. I'll take a look. I'll cover it because, I want to have as much for this as possible. Get some content here. I want it to run like a professional stream. I am going to give my predictions here, though, based off kind of what I've seen from other groups and what I'm watching in game, warm-ups and everything. I am going to go with Washington State 28, Michigan State 21. I believe it's going to be a close game. It's going to come down to the wire, in my opinion. And, of course, these are just my predictions. It's going to come down to the wire. I believe Michigan State's going to get off early with a nice score. However, Washington State will immediately come back, go up by a fair amount, with Michigan trying to spark something toward the end, but not quite making it. I do feel as if there goes my microphone. I feel as if, from what I've seen, Michigan's O line is not the strongest. I've seen a lot of sacks in recent games, scrimmages. I've reviewed tapes and stuff. I do believe, however, if Michigan State's O line plays to the best of their abilities, they could prevent going down early, but I cannot guarantee anything. But I'm expecting a win here for the Washington State Cougars, but I am sure that Michigan State is hungry for that win, especially with the Week 1 loss against Washington State. It's not often that you see the same two teams play against each other. But fortunately for us tonight, we do have that opportunity. So Michigan State's going to be hungry for that win, and Washington State's going to want to keep their 9-game win streak this season alive. Both teams here, according to people I've spoken with, are playoff contenders and championship contenders. This game could be the deciding factor between winning and losing that game later on down the road. Trey Jackson Sr., I see you in the chat. 38-35, your prediction. I think that's a valid prediction. Again, it's a close. It's going to be a close game. That's what we want here, folks. We want to get you a good game. We want to give you something entertaining. Teams are finishing up what appears to be a scrimmage right now. I'm hoping we get an on-time kickoff. Might run a little late. I will keep you guys posted on that. Feel free to advertise the stream, get people on it. I want to stream for as many people as possible. That's why I do this. I love doing it. I'm not gonna. I know this was people are very excited about this game. I was told by multiple people that this needed to be streamed, so I am staying up late tonight, folks. Welcome, everyone. Crafty VR, I see you got MSU. What do you think the score is going to be, sir? Oh, And it appears that I have disconnected from the game. I'm going to have to rejoin that really quick. $67 to $41. I like it. I like it. And it looks like people are joining. We're getting ready to go here, folks. Sorry about being a little dry. This is my first week on the job, so I'm going to have a little bit more content. I just want to start these streams 15 minutes before games. Just so I can I'll fill stuff in, fill in content. Hopefully, in the future, we'll have more games. If you're not just now joining us, my apologies, fumbling my words. If you're just now joining us, we covered the Michigan Louisville game, ending in a 38-6 win for Michigan, as well as the Clemson Air Force game, ending in a 44-26 win for Clemson. Looks like a scrimmage is finishing up right now. We are going to get this stream underway for you. It is a very, very nice sunny day here in Michigan. It appears they might be delaying a couple minutes so they can finish this scrimmage. So we're going to go from there. Ooh. I'm really hoping they finish this scrimmage up soon because I'm lacking a little bit of content. Again, as I said earlier, it is my first week on the job, so I am still gathering information and resources so I can report on stuff more accurately in the future. Once this game gets going, though, I'll have plenty. I will be then able to open the stream up and let you see what's going on. They just asked that I did not film the scrimmage. I believe they are running some plays and stuff, so they just don't want that stuff visible. And it appears the server has been shut down, so that I believe means we are about to get started here, folks. Let me just log back on in, and we will get this game going here shortly. Sorry about the delay. They were finishing up an event. League facilities. We're heading over to Michigan State today. Yes, I'm aware the gameplay is not visible. The game has not started yet. I've been asked not to record until it is underway, just out of respect for both teams and their privacy of their place. And folks, they are getting warmed up finally. Yobi Lobi, thank you for that. Can you tell me which team they will be playing on tonight so I can keep an eye out for that? And folks, I have been given the all clear. We are going to get this game underway here very shortly. Kickoff here in a couple minutes. By the looks of it, they're getting stuff set up. Just waiting for them to start kickoff so I can click on the ball camera. Beautiful day here in East Lansing, Michigan. Skies are clear. And we have someone teleporting us to us. I will not be checking the chat during the game, so if you need to contact me, just meet me on in here. Game lock is enabled, folks, and that means we are about to get underway. Once I see them get to their positions, I will teleport, or not teleport, I will move my camera into a better position. Folks, if you want to subscribe to this channel, feel free to. I will have a second channel made eventually. I'm just waiting on permission to stream on that. Looks like a new prediction. WSU is going to take this 36-28, matching up with most other predictions we've seen today. So I think that would check out. Loby, thank you very much. We are just waiting on the kickoff here. And we will get this underway. And here we are, folks. Michigan set to kick it away. He kicks this all the way into the middle of the end zone. And it's going to be a fair catch. They're going to take that up to the 25. Or the 20, my apologies. Then set to snap. Number 2 set in the backfield. Quarterback today is number 6. I'm trying to get a username real quick, but he's looking the other way. $17 on the play clock. It is snapped, and they rush it. Maybe again 1 on the play. Or you know, 3 on the play. We're up 2nd and 7. Ball snap. Drops back in the pocket. Looking downfield. You can throw a bullet's gonna be short, incomplete. Then we're going to 3rd and 7. Ball snap. He drops back in the pocket. He's scrambling out to his left. It is thrown. It is caught by number 2. He's going to run that. He's at the 40. And he's taken down at about the 46. Getting closer to Michigan territory. And you're going to push it through for a gain of 7 on the play. Going to bring up 2nd and 3. Ball snap. Drops back. He lobs that. It is caught by number 2. And he is at the 30. 25, 20. He's going to be taken down at about the 19-yard line. And we give a 1st and 10 here at about the, oh, my apologies, about the 14-yard line. Linebacker's rushing. He lobs one back. It's going to be a bit high, and that's going to be incomplete. 2nd and 10. The snap. He is rushing it, and he's going to get about a gain of 1 on that play. You know, we're going to 3rd and long on the 4th down to go. But we are about 2 minutes in here, folks. Not quite, and it's score is 0-0 if you just joined us. Ball is lobbed high. It is caught, and that is going to be a touchdown for Washington State. Beautiful play right there. So watch him drop back. He sees his man open right there. Lobs it high to get over those defenders. Beautiful cutback right there by number. I did not pick up his number. I believe number 1. Oh, there appears to be an argument on the play. Might be challenged. Nope, looks like they're going to go for it. But they're calling it a touchdown. Go for 2 here. Ball snap. Where, and that's going to be good for 2. I don't know where the defender was on that one. Washington set to kick it away. And it is set to the left of the end zone. Michigan State's going to return that. He's out to the 10. To the 20. Making it worth his while to return it. He's out to the 24-yard line. Getting about 4 on that play. We are going to turn the Roblox volume off because people do not like it. It appears one of the teams has too many on the field. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep, there he goes. They're getting 1 off the field. Yep. It's like 3 or 4. 3 or 4 on the line here for Washington State. A man deep. Ball is snapped. Drops back. He's scrambling. And that's going to be incomplete. Could not get a foot inbounds. Ball snap. He runs it. He's running it. Going to be about. He's going. And he's going to be just shy of the 1st down. I'm going to bring up a 3rd and 1 on the 34. Dropping back into the pocket. The D-line just folded under the pressure. Falling back. It is a wide pass out caught. That's good for a 1st down. He's up the 40. Spinning. He's going to get dropped right about the 42-yard line. Going to bring up a 1st and 10 on the Michigan 42. Snapped. Looking downfield. It's going to be a bit high. Incomplete. Going to bring up a 2nd and 10. Ball snapped. It's tossed. It's going to be a little wide. Going to bring up a 3rd and long situation. Incomplete. Not what we were hoping for from the Heisman winner last year. Ball snap. Scrambling out to his left. Pinned up against the sideline. And that's going to be a sack for a 4th and 21. He's back on his own 31. And they're going for it. Bit of a risky move here early on in the game for Michigan State. 4th and 21. So they're going to go for it. Scrambling out to his right, getting pinned by the D line. And that is going to be a turnover on down, stopped at his own 31-yard line. Looks like that linebacker got a finger on it. Drops back from the pocket. It's high. It's a bit too high. Going to bring up a 2nd and 10 here for the Cougars. Ball snap. Drop back from the pocket. It is high. And it is caught. That is going to be picked off by number 13, Indra. And he is going to bring that out to about the 32. The receiver might have been ineligible at that point. He was out of bounds. A nice pick by number 13 there, bringing that one out to the 32. It's going to be a 1st and 10 for Michigan State. Ball snap, dropping back into the pocket. Short pass to number 1. He hits through, getting good for a first. Going to bring him out to the 49-yard line. Or 44-yard line, my apologies. Ball is snapped, Michigan State. He drops back into the pocket. Not seeing a man. He lobs it. And that's going to be pretty much stopped where they were before. Going to bring up a 2nd and 8 for the Spartans. Stadium is getting loud. Looks like he's scrambling it. D-line closing in on him. He lobs one up, and it's going to be caught by number 8, bringing them all the way to the 10-yard line. What a throw. What a throw. Ball snapped. Beautiful pass there by... And never mind, it's going to be a sack, bringing up a 2nd and 11. Kyrie, just answer your question. No, this is my first game that I'm streaming for this league. So I'm a little bit behind on information, so please forgive me if I don't have all of it. It's going to be a rush forward for about a yard. Going to bring up a 3rd and 11. And that's going to be the end of the first quarter, folks. Washington State Cougars 8, Michigan State Spartans 0. Ball snap, 3rd and 11. Looking for an open man. Cannot find one. He's dropping back farther. He lobs it up to an ineligible receiver, going to be incomplete. Number 9. Who is number 9? Let me check. I am, by the way, going off what is on the back of people's jerseys. So if I say a name wrong, I apologize. Number 9 is Japan. I'm not sure what his name is, but that is what's on his jersey. Good, drops back. He lobs one up into the end zone. That's going to be incomplete, a bit long. Going to bring up a 1st and 10 for the Washington State Cougars. Michigan State is 0 for 2 on 4th down conversions. However, Washington State has thrown a pick. So it evens out there. On their own 10-yard line, he drops back. He's in the end zone. He throws one. It is caught just short. Going to bring up a 2nd and 3 situation. Ball is snapped. Dropping back. He lobs one up to the sideline. That's going to be considered complete. Crafty, I have the Cougars winning by less than a touchdown. I have it at about a 6-point game. However, it's not looking like it's going to turn out that way. If Michigan State keeps playing how they are, that's going to be picked off by Michigan State. That's their second pick of the night. Second pick of the night for Michigan State. I do not believe it is. Yeah, this one was by number 7. And they are back on the 45. All snapped. Michigan State cannot convert on 4th down. However, this Washington State cannot seem to throw a pass without it getting picked off. Oh, there's a penalty holding on that call. It's going to be a loss of 5 yards. Going to bring up a 1st and 15. Back on the 40. Spartans running the play clock. Ball is snapped. He lobs it. What we're seeing here from the Spartans quarterback is he's dropping back 20 to 30 yards every pass. So he's throwing longer than he needs to be. And I believe it is because their O-line keeps caving, so he's having to drop back. I'm wondering to see if he's going to stick up for a pass or if he's going to keep dropping back. Because the dropping back has not worked for him yet this game. Oh, he's going to stay up. He's going to run for it. He's going to get a couple yards on that. Going to get up to the 50. Going to bring up a 3rd and 4. This Cougars D-line has not made many mistakes, but that was one of them tonight, letting the quarterback sneak right on through. He's scrambling out to his right. He's going to throw a screen to the running back, number 1, who's been electric pretty much all night, catching a couple, getting a good amount of yards here. I think I've seen him catch more than he's ran now, so I mean, impressive, honestly. I like a receiver, or I like a running back who can catch. It's important. Ball snapped. Scrambling out to his right. He's rushing for it. Going to get a gain of 4 on that. 2nd and 6. Michigan State snaps it, dropping back. He's about 10 yards back. 20 yards back. Lobs one deep. It's going to be good. He's going to be on his own 5-yard line now. What a catch. Michigan State picking up some steam. Scrambling out to his right. Looking for an open man. Hands it off to the running back. It's going to be about a gain of a half a yard there by the looks of it. Two-minute warning here in the first half, folks. We wanted a good game, and we are getting a good game. It is an 8-0 Washington State lead. He drops back. Looking for an open man. Finds one in the corner. Incomplete. Going to bring up a 3rd and goal. Ball snaps. Quarterback was in the gun. O-line caves pretty quick. He's surrounded by D-line. Got to get rid of this ball. He's dropping back. He's at the 30. Lobs one up. Touchdown, Michigan State. Just barely able to get that in there. Beautiful pass. He sticks with the same old strategy, dropping it back a couple yards. Oh, I'm glitched. Dropping it back a couple yards before throwing it to his open man right over there. And trucking his way into the end zone. Very, very well executed play. snap. Looks like they're going for 2 to tie this up. Looking for the open man. Looking for the open man. Cannot find one. He's being pushed out of bounds. No, he's running for it. And it's going to be no good. Stop behind the line. And sorry about that, folks. Had to respond to a text. And it's going to be an incomplete pass. Going to bring up a 2nd and 10. Ball is snapped. He throws long, and that is the 3rd pick of the night by the Spartans. 3rd pick of the night. Michigan State with a minute left in the first half, and they get the ball after the half with a chance, and it's going to be a stop there. With the chance to take the lead for the first time this game. Ball is snapped. He's scrambling out to his right. D-line is closing in. He looks long. Throws long out of bounds. It's going to be incomplete. Second and 10. Snapped along. Quarterback in the gun. 4 men out. He scrambles to his side. Looking for an open man. Throws picked off by Washington State. Going to be sliding. Stopping at about the 25-yard line. First pick of the night for Washington State. Looks like the quarterback lagged a little bit there and threw a bit far and a bit high to his receiver. Folks, I am a moderator, so I can view commands. It's going to be an 8-6 game. 50 seconds left here in the half. Drops back. And it's picked off yet again by Michigan State. This time the D-line. That is the 4th pick of the night, and he's going to return that for a touchdown. Spartans go up. VXZZI, it depends on the time of the stream. I would like to, but I do have events tomorrow night. If you send me the time of the stream, I will see what I can do. That's going to be the 2nd touchdown. And it looks like they're going for 2 to put this game a little bit farther away. And it's going to be good. 14-8 Spartans up, coming up on halftime. Spartans do get the ball after halftime as well. And it's going to be a touchback. Folks, I will stream pretty much any game. You just got to DM me the time of the game, and then I will let you know if I will be available. That's going to be way out of bounds. Hitting a sideline player right in the forehead. Folks, for a game that we thought was going to be a great game between 2 great teams, this is turning into a great game between 2 teams that cannot get anything going. Washington State has thrown 4 interceptions this game. But he makes up for it with a throw past the 50. About 9 seconds here to get this ball downfield. Michigan State does get the ball. Looks like medical crews are attending to the player on the sideline. They throw it long. He does not get out of bounds in time. It's going to be the end of the half, folks. It's going to bring us to halftime. 14 for your Michigan State Spartans and 8 for your Washington State Cougars. Michigan State's going to get the ball, and we are heading right back into the kickoff. He's at the 30. Bring it up to about the 32. Looks like it was a great decision to pull that one out. Michigan State, not being the favorites of this game, might be walking away with a victory depending on how they play this second half. Their backfield defense has been fairly unstoppable with 4 picks. 3 picks, and one of them, the fourth one, came from a lineman. That's going to be good for a first down. All the way on their own 38. My apologies, 38. The back half with 3 intersections, and then your Michigan State defensive line with 1 pick. Both sides are getting after it. The Washington State Cougars defensive line with a couple sacks this game. I do not remember the exact numbers. And that's going to bring up a 3rd and inches there with a good rush. He drops back. Washington State looking for a big play here. Catches it past the first down. Going to be at the 20. Stiff arm, 15. Stopped at about the 10. Going to bring up a 1st and goal. Looks like he just got far enough past the 10 to get it a 1st and goal. Snapped. He's rushing for it. And he gets holding on number 11. Going to lose 5 yards on that play. Going to bring up a 1st and 15. And if they're playing about 6 to 8, I will not, unfortunately, be able to stream it as I have a rehearsal tomorrow. It's going to be incomplete. However, if there is a game tomorrow later, please let me know. I'm free pretty much after 9:30. EST, Eastern Standard. Waiting the snap. Snaps the ball, 2nd and 15. Ball is caught by number 1, the running back. He tries to get it up. Going to bring up about a 3rd and 3 to the goal line. He tries rushing it, fails, gets pushed back about a yard. Going to bring up a 4th and 4. Question is, are they going to kick it? It looks like they're going to go for the touchdown to seal the deal here. And they are going for a field goal. Number 11 set back to kick. This is the first kick we have seen of the game thus far. Not even an extra point. And it is up. And it is going to be good for 3 for the Spartans. They're going to be set back to kick it away. About a 9-point game here, folks. Washington State definitely trying to get something going. Ball is up, going to be in the end zone. It's going to be a fair catch. They're going to bring that up to the 20. Washington State definitely stressing not how they wanted this game to go, especially considering how they played this team earlier in the year. Lobbed up. It's going to be caught. He's at the 50. 45. 40. 35. 30. 25. Going to be stopped at about the 19-yard line. Ball snap. Running back's got the ball, number 7. Tankford. He runs it. He gets to about the 12. Going to bring up a 2nd and 30. And that's going to be a touchdown for the Cougars. Bringing this game just a little bit closer. Finds his man. Throws that in the corner. That's out of bounds. I think they're going to call that back. Looks like they're not going to call that back. Looks like they're not calling that back. That was most definitely an out of bounds catch. And they catch it. They're going to run it out. Michigan State has been running out recently, and it makes it worth their while, getting out to almost the 30, coming out to about the 28 yard line. And he's going to get sacked there. Washington State is starting to wake up. Yeah, game call, I am aware they can't change that. It is unfortunate. It was definitely not a bounds catch. Ball is snapped. It's going to be 2nd and 21. Loss of almost 10. Loss of over 10 yards. And this D-line is putting lots of pressure on him. He catches that. He gets it inbound. Runs it. He's at the 45. We're going to stop it just short of the 50, about 3 yards off. They're going to bring up a 1st and 10 for the Spartans. And there's a pass that's picked off by number 7. Michigan State taking the lead. If you're just joining us, Michigan State took the lead at the end of the first half after a long-standing 8-0 lead by Washington State. Washington State starting to make a comeback here to 14-17 after a field goal by Michigan State and a touchdown by the Cougars. They try rushing it. It is stopped early. Going to bring up a 2nd and 11. Looks like they got him behind the line. He's dropping back. He's all the way on his own 30, his own 20. Rushing. He's on his own 10, almost in his own end zone. And he throws it about to the line of scrimmage for an incomplete pass. Both lines have not been able to hold this pocket for long. Quarterbacks have been having to scramble. As we see right there, Michigan State, they're already on him. Bullet pass right down the center. He gets it. He's over the first down line. Going to bring the 1st and 10 here on the 39. Very nice play there by the Cougars. Number 6 back. He is in the shotgun. Number 7, the running back got stuffed. And we have a lag spike. Sorry about that, folks. It is thrown. It is caught by number 9, bringing them within 15 yards of the goal line. Going to give a 1st and 10 on the 14. Ball is snapped. 10 seconds to go in the 3rd quarter. Cougars lob it up. And that's going to be a touchdown. Number 9, Washington State Cougars. Going to bring them into the lead. Beautiful play call here. Number 9 getting behind the defenders far enough that a jump would not have saved them. Barely getting that. Putting them up 20-17. And it's going to be no good, keeping this game within 3. Spartans 17, Cougars 20. 5 seconds to go in the third quarter. Spartans get the ball. They call a touchback. They're going to bring it out to the 20. Ball snap. He sends it short. It's going to be incomplete. Then we're going to be second down. Oh, Michigan is starting to feel the pressure a little bit. Michigan State, my apologies. Michigan State is starting to feel the pressure a little bit with a long-standing lead there toward the end of the second quarter into the beginning of the third. Michigan State's now feeling a little pressure, and it shows because that is a pick by Washington State. And they're calling it a V glitch. They might be calling that pick back. Does not look like they are able to, as it is a game call. Snapped. He's dropping back all the way to the 40. He's at the 35. He throws it. Number 1 has it. He's up. And there is a holding call. Going to bring up. That is accepted. Going to bring it be 1st and 15. Folks, the game calls are crazy stuff. Snap. He's dropping back all the way to the 35. He is at the 35, up to the 40 almost. Linebacker getting real close to him. He throws it short to his running back, who gets it, brings it to the 30, hops up past the 30, going to bring up a 2nd and 1 exactly. Ran it just short. Ball is snapped. D-line closing in. Throws a quick pass over to GJR, who gets it to the 10. He's juking at the 5. And it looks like he's going to be stopped at about the 2-yard line, 2.5-yard line. We'll call it going to bring a 1st and goal situation. Snap, he runs it, gets stopped pretty quick, 2nd and 4. Ball snapped. He drops back. Ball is tipped incomplete, going to bring up a 3rd and 4. Washington State with the opportunity here to put this game not in the bag, but we're getting there. Ball is snapped. He drops back into the pocket. I don't even know if you can call this the pocket at this point. He throws one deep, and that is a touchdown for the Cougars, 26-17 being your updated score. Strong defense. Looks like the receiver just barely got away there right toward the end of the play. The Michigan State backfield, which we saw being so strong earlier, appears to be falling apart just a little bit. Let's see, they still got about 4 minutes. They're only about 2 scores behind, so they are still more than in this game. Ball is snapped. He's dropping back. Looking for an open man. He finds one back to the end zone. Catches that. Incomplete. He is out of bounds. And there's a penalty on the play as well. Gonna be accepted. Not good. If you're just joining us, we are here. About 4 minutes left to play. 26-17, Cougars lead. And we have had a great game here tonight, folks, so far, with 2 lead changes so far. Michigan State being up 2 scores at the half. Quarterback drops back. Screenplay. Hits a free safety, gets out 5 yards. He gets 10 yards. He's almost at the 30. Going to be stopped right about the 29-yard line. And an impressive play by the Spartans. He's dropping back. He's at about the 20. Rushing it up. He pushes over the line of scrimmage and get the first down at about the 31-yard line. He gets the ball. And that's going to be another sack here for the Cougars defense. They have been electric with sacks today, getting numerous sacks this game. Dropping back. It is caught by number 8. He gets it. He's at the 50. He's almost to the 40, dropped just shy of the 40 at about the 43-yard line. Going to make it first and 10 anyway. He scrambles out, looking for a man downfield, finds one, connects, going to be a first and 10 on the 25. Ball snapped. He drops back. It is a short pass. He gets it past and that is going to be good for a, no, it is not. First and inches, stopped right on the goal line. Great defense there by the safeties. Stopping them just in time. Looks like they're going to pretty much try to run. Oh, no, they drop back. They're going for a pass. Tipped. Going to be incomplete. Second and inches for the Spartans. Dropping back. He's at the 15, 20. Sticking him at the 20. 25 drops back to the 30. Throws one well out of bounds. Going to bring him a third and inches situation. Folks, we wanted a good game, and that is what we are getting. A loud one, to say the least, in this stadium. Cougar defense getting real close. Incomplete. Going to bring up a fourth down. Looks like they are going to go for a pass or a run again. I'm not sure. They get 2 in the backfield. They are going for it regardless. Screened out. Stop just short. It's going to be a turnover on downs. Never mind. It's going to be a 4th and 1. I was on the wrong down. 4th and 1 here. And they're going for a field goal. Put this game within 6. It is blocked by the Cougars. That's going to put them right on their own 1-yard line, though. Not the most ideal situation to be in. About a minute left in the game. Minute left to play. Ball snapped. Looks left, looks right. Screens it out. Fumble. Michigan State recovers. First down, Michigan State on the 10-yard penalty on the play, number 77. That's going to bring them. They're going to decline that penalty and keep the ball. Fumble there by number 11. Devastating call. And folks, we wanted a game that came down to the wire. We're getting a game that comes down to the wire. Two-score game here, Michigan State with the ball on their own, or on the Cougars' 10-yard line. Looking at the ball in the end zone here. And that's going to be deflected, and we're going to have a 2nd and 10 situation. It's long. It is good for a touchdown. Michigan State staying in this game late. Beautiful pass. Gets it right in the back of that end zone. Beautiful pass. They are looking to put this game within a 1-score, a single point. And it looks like they're going for the point after. They're going to just get it within 3 so they can hopefully get it back for a field goal, try to win this thing. 33 seconds left to play, folks. It is up, and it is going to be more than good for the Spartans. They're going for the onside. The ball is up. Contested. Cougars are going to have it. 33 to go. Cougars ball on their own 40. On their own 46-yard line. That's going to be about ball game here if the Cougars play it right. And the Spartans have called a timeout. He scrambles out to his right. Gets past the first line of defenders. Second line of defenders. Getting stopped at about the 40-yard line. 17 left to go. 15. About 10 seconds left in the game. Spartans 24. Cougars 26. 3rd and 4. Crazy good game, folks. They snap the ball trying to kill some time. He runs it 5, 4, 3, 2, and that is game, folks. Final score. Just waiting to see real quick. He throws it. Are the Cougars scoring on the last play? A very, very respectable decision there by the Cougars to not push that into the end zone. Oh, and there was a penalty on the play. Michigan's going to get 9 seconds back. They snap out to a receiver who is AFK. They get him down. 3 seconds to go. 2, 1. And that is game, folks. Your final score, 26 Cougars, 24 Michigan State Spartans. A close one, to say the least, folks. Very much down to the wire. Michigan State with an early deficit, going down 8 within 1 minute of the game starting. However, pretty quickly coming back and going up by the half. The Cougars working most of the second half to try to get back on top. Definitely a closer game than most people were predicting it. Just waiting to make sure nothing else happens in the server today. waiting for some stats, so we can go over them real quick. We will do a quick post-game show if you want to stick around. If not, feel free to hop off. If you like the stream, consider liking and subscribing. Let me know what I can do better in the comments for next time. DM me, whatever, ping me. Just let me know what you want to see in future streams. We are just waiting for stats to get uploaded. And these stats are updated. Player of the game today, folks, is Ash. Let me try to figure out what team he was on real quick. I do believe he was on the Cougars. I could always be incorrect. Please keep me posted on that. Ash with 30.1 points from receiving 6 receptions, 111 yards, 18-yard average, 1 touchdown, and a 63 long. On defense, we're going to take a quick look. I am checking out these stats live. 2 tackles and 1 interception for 61 yards, folks. Very, very good game by Ash. Congratulations for the player of the game. Please check out our sponsor, National Collegiate. They'll have a bunch of posts regarding future streams as well as results of the game. It's been a pleasure hosting you all. I'm Lucas Hills signing off for the night. Have a great night, stay safe, and we will see you at the next